Spring game wraps up here at Sun Devil Stadium. Spring football not exactly over yet, but we've gotten big picture of what's gone on over the course of the spring. A lot of good things, some not so good things. We'll get over that. That's Chris Karpman of SunDevilSource.com. My name is Jared Cohen, Sports 360 AZ. Let's kind of start with some of the things that stood out here tonight. Ishmael Murphy Richardson, this is a local product, Desert Edge High School, redshirted last season. He's showing off a little bit in this spring, and he actually played pretty well tonight as well. He's someone to keep an eye on.
Yeah, for sure. He got a chance to work with the first team tonight. He had been a lot with the twos behind A.J. Latou. The thing about IMR, as a lot of people call him, Murphy Richardson, he's either going to make a great play right now or he's going to be totally in the wrong place. And if he can cut down on being in the wrong place and just be more consistent with assignment soundness, his game is going to take off. Athletically, he's a different caliber guy. As an edge rusher with his length, his speed, he's added a lot of size and strength. He has a chance to be a great player. I don't know if it's going to be this year, but it will happen at some point.
Speaking of different caliber of athletic guy, Kalen Balaj, he's really stood out. MVP caliber guy this spring. Running back, but also linebacker from what we saw here in the spring game. Talk to us a little bit about that.
Yeah, I think defensively they'll probably use him as a third down pass rusher, third and long, third and medium, maybe 10, 15 reps. He's a speed guy, even more so than Demaria Nelson, who they tried to use in that role last year. But he counters well across the body on offensive tackle, so he's a two-way go opportunity. Offensively, what I really like from him, Jared, is how much better he is at running the ball downhill inside. He's added almost 15 pounds. He's starting to shrug off defensive players, linebackers in a way that he wasn't doing in the past, and that's especially valuable in the red zone. Today they ran better in the red zone, and a big part of that was some of the inside blocking as well.
Chris, the player on this team that isn't exactly a household name, but this spring has showed out, and by the end of this fall, everyone's going to know who this guy is. Who is it?
By far, Nick Kelly. I mean, this is somebody who came to ASU as a junior college player, was a sophomore, was behind Cody Kabensky a year. Last year, he was a good starter, second-team All-League player. This is somebody who could be a Remington Award candidate, a national caliber player. Offensive linemen, they don't get the glory anyways, as you know, obviously.
Especially not centers.
Especially not centers. But he was out there on 3 different touchdowns today at second-level blocks, making great plays. He's a phenomenal talent.
Finally, kind of fully encompassing what we've seen this spring, not just today at the spring game, but over the last few weeks, what are your takeaways, positives, negatives, all of the above?
Well, they're much further along defensively than they were a year ago. I think their linebacker play is deep and talented. The safeties, maybe not as athletic as you'd ideally want to be, but they're extremely sound. Lloyd Carrington was a star cornerback. Tonight we saw when DJ Foster was not matched with him, he was all over the field making plays, and when he was matched with him, he couldn't do anything. Where they need to really work on some things, special teams. 3 muffs, punts tonight or kickoffs. They didn't show much in the return game because they're trying to keep it under wraps, but they need to do a better job of kickoff cover, kickoff return, punt return. I think those things are key. They had a really good night punting the ball today from Matt Hawk. And then I'd like to see more from the offensive tackles to sort of establish themselves, although Sam Jones had a really good night as a redshirt freshman left tackle.
That's it for spring ball, or at least the spring game here at Sun Devil Stadium. Chris Karpman of the Sun Devil Source. I'm Jared Cohen, Sports360AZ.com. We're getting ready for the fall season. It should be fun.